Hello YouTube, StrayGuard the 5th here. Now, previous episode we got that nice storeroom built, and, well, since then, I just did a little bit of off-camera work, just a little bit. I haven't been off mining or anything, no seriously. All I've done is I've relocated the pumpkins over to here. They've got their own little plot. Was putting oak slabs right down here, and these are double slabs in fact, but I realised I couldn't put torches on top of them, and I thought it'd look a bit strange with just the torches sitting, say, out here instead. Also, I actually, on the way back to the hidey hole to get my hoe, I actually came across a whole group of pillagers just milling around outside my hidey hole. Thankfully they left me alone and I was able to pass by in peace, but it was a little bit close for comfort. Pillagers, patrols them just roam around the world, and they're always led by a captain. They're armed with crossbows. They can be pretty nasty. They were just over here by the birch trees, as I'm pretty sure you might have seen already, because I'm pretty sure I would have edited that video clip in by now. Anyways, it's been a while since the previous episode. The previous episode went up in June. I've had a lot going on in the time since. It's been very busy. Been a very busy year. But I'm back now. And we've had several updates, or game drops rather, to Minecraft. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get used to that terminology, but I'll do my best. So, previous episode was in 1.21.5, which was... let's see if I can remember. Oh, the Spring into Life, or Spring to Life drop. Now, we're playing in 1.21.10, which is the Copper Age drop. So we've now got a whole bunch more things that we can do with all this copper we've accumulated. Now, I'm going to put away these pumpkins, these saplings. So, my stone shovel's looking a bit worse for wear right now. My stone pickaxe will only last so long. I mean, I've got a spare thankfully, but it's only a matter of time before I start using that one too. So, one of the things we're going to be doing with all this copper is going to be making some copper tools. Also, copper armour. I've got a little plan for what I'm going to be doing in this episode, and I'm going to need better equipment to do it, because I want to go on a mining trip. So it's always a good idea to prepare before you go mining. As the old saying goes, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So I'm going to need to grab wood, going to need to grab all the food I can, and I've got all the food I've got. Oh, hang on, do I have eggs? No, I don't have eggs, but I had potatoes. If I had eggs, that's the only thing missing for pumpkin pie, but no biggie. The wheat's growing. So, right, let's unpack some of these blocks of copper into ingots. Need some more planks to make more sticks. We're going to make a copper sword. A copper pickaxe. And most importantly, a copper shovel, because I have no spare shovels and my stone one's about to run out. Now, copper equipment is more or less similar to stone. It's got the same stats in most areas, with 3 major exceptions. Enchantability is the first one. It's more enchantable than stone by nearly 3 times. And it has more durability. And it actually has a better mining efficiency. It's actually a little bit faster. Still gonna need to make my armor. So, one thing that stone has that copper doesn't is expendability. If your copper tool breaks, copper's not really renewable. So you're going to have to track down some more copper if you don't have any lying around. But with stone, you can literally just dig it out the ground. It's everywhere, literally. I mean, look at us. We're in here, in this little man-made cave, literally surrounded by stone. I mean, you see this wall? That's 3 pickaxes worth of stone there. 1, 2, 3. I could mine this chunk out the wall, make 3 pickaxes out of it. And yes, I've got all of my copper right here in my inventory. Stone is definitely the more expendable resource. However, it's also slower with mining, way less enchantable. It's actually the least enchantable material in the game. And also, durability is not the best. I know I kind of just repeated myself, but kind of had a point to get across. So, anyway, I'm going to equip my copper armor now. And there we go. You know what? Got a bit of an idea forming. I'm going to... Is it? I think that's... Yes, that is literally all the wood that I've got. I'm going to have to... What I'm going to have to do eventually is start planting some more trees in a nice little area, so I just have easy access to infinite wood. I'm going to place down an extra chest here. And what I'm going to do is going to stick my stone sword in here actually. Along with... Actually, along with maybe both of my stone pickaxes. I'm going to keep these in here as spares, just in case, just in case I die and respawn back here, pickaxeless. Spare shovel as well. I would leave spare armor too, but Nah, I can't really slaughter the cows yet. I'm not going to bother making spare armor. I'm just going to leave some spare tools handy. Okay. That looks good. Don't really need my axe down in the caves, I think. So I'm just going to leave these here. Wait, copper doesn't go in there. Wood goes back in there. Copper back in here. Sticks. Oh, got some baked potatoes ready. I'm actually going to take a bit of charcoal out of here, make some more torches because I'm going to need a lot of them. You know what, I'll bring one axe. I'll chop some wood along the way. Wherever coal we find down underground, I'll make some more torches out of. Right. Oh, it's night time. Shall I sleep? Nah, I think I can risk it. I'm really going to need to install a staircase one of these days. Just going to go over to the farm. There's some zombies over there. I need to avoid them. I need all the food that I can get my hands on. Because once we head underground, I'm not quite sure when we're going to be resurfacing. Could be an episode or two. Let's get us some more cows. There we go. Oh, there's a zombie. Just chuck these seeds in the composter. There's two of them here. Just need to do a quick check, make sure there's no creepers. Don't want them sneaking up behind you. Creepers get up close and explode on impact. They leave craters and they really hurt. Zombies just walk towards you and try and punch you in the face. Got some bone meal from our composter. Got a bit more wheat. Got a whole litter of baby calves. Might as well harvest the sugarcane while I'm at it. Speaking of which, are any of these ready yet? That one was. That one wasn't. I don't think that was either. That definitely was. Chop this tree down. There we go. Not gonna. Oh, there's a skeleton. These guys are bows and can shoot you from range, and they're not the easiest things to dodge. But if you just weave backwards and forwards, try and close in on them before they can get too many shots off, should be alright. There's a spider over there as well. They're usually neutral during the daytime, but during the night they turn hostile. They leap at you. Oh, as you're about to see. Thank you, the string. Right, potatoes in the furnace, get them cooked. I'll bring the carrots. Need the food. The sugar cane in here. Let's see. Sapling in there. Rotten flesh in there. Bones and string in here. Arrow in here. Here's the rest of my wood. I should also bring a stack of blocks. I'm going to bring some dirt with me. In case I need to build any platforms or staircases or scaffolding. I'll leave the rotten flesh here, I don't think I'm going to need it. There we go. Now, let's see. Bread. I think one more in-game day's worth of preparation should do it. We won't have to travel far to find a cave, I think. There's one literally right outside the hidey hole, and it's a deep one. We'll just dive down there, see what we can find. More sticks and saplings, good. Just replant that. And now it's raining. Right. Crops probably haven't grown much, but it's worth a check. Nope, not a dicky bird. Pumpkins are growing nicely though. Okay, I think that's enough beating about the bush. Now, we're going to head back to the hidey hole, but we're not going to enter it. Instead, we've had this great big gaping hole on the ground right in front of our home all this time, and now we're going to go diving down there to see what we can see. Going to place some torches down. There's a bit more copper here. Going to try and put the torches on the right whenever I can. Make it easier for me to find my way out of the cave later on. If the torch is on the left, you'd know you're heading towards the exit. It's an old trick, but it still works to this day. Some andesite. Gently now. Yep. This cave goes down for quite a bit. Gonna have to make a little staircase right here. You can shape the world to your advantage, so take advantage of it. Plenty more coal. Got some cobblestone as well. Easy now. Fall damage does exist in this game. Fall down to too great a distance and you will lose some health. Thankfully, water has no such weakness. Oof. Oh, gold already. Not sure I can mine a copper pickaxe though. Yeah, no problem. That's why I brought my iron pickaxe as well. And we got gold. Well, it's not the most useful ore. Copper is more useful than gold. And according to someone that's saying something, and is this seriously just going to have to dive down here just to continue through this cave? I mean, you can poke my head down, I suppose. Yep, those bubbles are the oxygen meter. That runs out, we start drowning, taking damage over time. Oh. Now I can actually tap control to start swimming quickly. And it doesn't look like there's anything much down here. I mean, there's a bit more gold right here. There's a magma block down there. Can maybe mine a block or two of this. I'm gonna have to be quick about it. Oof. Ah! Ooh. Why am I jumping? Okay. I haven't got auto jump turned on, have I? No, it's turned off. Okay, so I've got some magma blocks. And we got some gold, and this cave goes pretty much nowhere else. We're gonna have to find another cave. This one's a dud. And all this time it was just sitting there outside the hidey hole. So we're gonna go out mining, you know, go spelunking, go on a little adventure. But turns out the cave closest to home is just a whole lot of nothing. Unless you count gold and magma blocks as nothing. And all copper. Oh, that's the world's shortest mining trip. But I don't think we should call it there though. We'll just have to go further afield. Look for a deeper cave. Right, gold, coal, copper. Those in there for now. And just like cobblestone magma blocks. And granite. And now, off we go. Again. Up out of the little gorge. Here's a horse. But I mean, I got carrots, but I don't think I have quite enough carrots to tame him. In any case, I don't think I can craft a saddle. Have I found what I need to make a saddle? No. Otherwise, it would have shown up in the recipe book. Now let's see. Let's head in a... Let's head in a southerly direction. Oh, there's a sheep. If only I had shears. I killed a few sheep within the first couple of episodes so I can make a bed, but I don't want to kill this sheep. In fact, I don't really want to kill any more sheep. I'd rather just, you know, farm them and shear them. So I'm just going to leave that sheep over there alone for now. Oh, there's a salmon. Let's go get some more food then. You know, it won't be cooked, but... There we go. I'm sure we can cook it later. Heat stone to make a furnace and whatever coal that we find. Bunch of pigs. I do want to keep at least 2 of these pigs alive. I can eat this one though. again, just going to kill 2 of them. I picked up some leaf litter as well. And an egg. That means we can make a pumpkin pie. Raw chicken though. It's a bad idea to eat raw chicken, and I don't just mean in real life. You eat raw chicken, you have a chance of getting poisoned. That drains your health bit by bit over time. Won't kill you, but it will leave you just 1 hit away from being killed. So the sheep here, some more chickens. Not sure how common it is to find caves in forests. Sun setting. Did I turn up the brightness? I'm going to try turning up the brightness. For those of you watching, I usually leave. Oh, see those purple particles? There is an Enderman here. We're definitely not equipped to fight one of those. But anyway, I've decided to turn up the brightness to make it easy for you to see. Let's see. Now, does this look more like a... Ooh. I see some light being emitted down there. This might be a good place to go spelunking. Let's jump to the... Well, I was going to say jump to the water, but I can't do it from there because the leaves in the way. But I can do it from here. And we'll just down the waterfall and into the cave. Oh. Oh. Yep. We were looking for adventure, we've certainly found it. This is a big one. It's a massive cave, and there's an abandoned mine shaft down here. See all that wood down there? Now, how are we gonna get down there is the question. I mean, there's the obvious way, but that water... I mean, should I? If I can just dive right into that water down there. That should be alright. I can hopefully get out later. Okay. Now, this is probably... There's skeletons there. This is probably a really bad idea, but... Geronimo! Oof! Ah! Well, nailed... I've stuck the landing, but just gotta secure the area now. There we go. And now we are very deep underground. And actually a little trick that I haven't used yet is I'm going to stick my torches in my offhand. So now I can just, no matter what I'm holding, I can just place a torch with a right click. Also, I think those 2 skeletons dropped a bow each, so what I can do is combine them in my crafting grid to get a repaired bow. I can just stick it right there. Now I've only got 2 arrows, but now I have a ranged weapon. So that's going to be useful. Right. Now for prolonged mining trips like this, it's good to set up a forward operating base, so you've got some place to work from. Well, let's light up some of this area here. Get a lay of the land. Okay. Vast chasm. Abandoned mine shaft doesn't look like it stretches for particularly far. Might be wrong about that. Oh, it does stretch a bit further though over that way. Some cobwebs here. Good source of strength. They're broken rather easily with a sword. There's lava there. There's glow squid. Right over there. In the water. Inside the cave. Some glow squid just happened to just spawn there. But then, squid, and particularly glow squid, can spawn in all sorts of weird and wonderful places. Sometimes, Minecraft finds a way. That extends right down to the deep slate layer. Deep slate is basically similar to stone, but it's tougher stuff. It does take you a bit longer to mine each individual block. Well, it doesn't seem to be very much in the way of little nooks and crannies up here. I think we could probably set up a forward operating base right here as part of the abandoned mine shaft. I don't want to use any of my wood to do that though. I want to use cobblestone. I need my wood, I need it for torches and spare tools and whatnot. So, let's see. That'd only be a 3x3 interior, so I'm going to extend this platform out a bit. And start putting up some walls. I'm going to patch up that hole as well. We wouldn't want to fall in that. I'm going to use the cobblestone mined from this very cave to build up the walls of our forward operating base. Plenty of coal here as well. So you can use some of the spare cobblestone to craft a furnace and smelt stuff. There's more mine shaft. I'm actually going to patch up this hole so that nothing comes through. I can hear some zombies groaning. Sounds like he's... yeah, sounds like they're behind the wall I just blocked up. And that unexplored part of the mine shaft. Well, as long as they stay there, don't bother us. Grab this iron. I really should be using my iron pickaxe for this. I shouldn't be wasting my copper pickaxe on ore. That's why I've got the iron one. Well, anyway. I've nearly used all my dirt already. So many holes to fill. So there's the walls going up. Get some more stone. Once we've got a forward operating base set up, then we'll be able to start exploring this cave system properly. Misclicked. Now, let's see. Don't really need it to be any taller than 2 blocks. 2 block tall ceiling, so let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. 9, 10. 10 plus whatever we need for the ceiling. It's 5 by 5 interior, so 35 blocks of cobblestone should do it. Bye bye! Oh, I thought he went a bit further than that. There we go. That's them dealt with now. There'll be more of them. Monsters spawn wherever there is no light, so... And, well, just look at this place. There's always going to be monsters lurking about here. Gotta stay alert at all times. Unless you're safe behind some doors and you're playing on normal difficulty or easier than that, playing on hard difficulty, then, well, hiding behind some wooden doors is definitely not going to save you from zombies. They can break doors on hard difficulty. And this extends to hard mode as well. Well, I mean, not hard mode, hardcore, I meant to say. Because hardcore uses the hard difficulty setting. Let's use a spare block of cobblestone to do that. Let's put the roof on. It's just going to be a big cobblestone box, but needs must. I was off by just one block. I'm not going to fill it with dirt, come on. There we go. Let's place the crafting table down. Now we're going to need some doors. Keep the monsters out. Let's see. Just place one torch in here for now. The torch on the door is in the direction of where he came in from, when we entered the cave from. Let's make a chest. I'm actually going to need to make a furnace as well. Leave that coal exposed. Might need it. Well, there goes my copper pickaxe. It lasted long enough though. It did its job. If I just mine one more block of cobblestone. Be able to make a spare. Place a furnace down. Let's get some coal in there, start cooking up the rest of this food. Salmon first. I'm not going to craft a second furnace though. I'll tell you what, I have 14 raw iron right now, so I can actually make some spare iron pickaxes if I really wanted to. Let's put all this stuff in here. Don't have enough arrows to really be working with, but I'll keep them around just in case I get some more. Doors will go in there. Rotten flesh and string will go in there. Keep the coal on me for the moment. I'm actually going to make some more torches with all this extra coal I've got. I only saw the extra coal though. There we go, salmon's done. Let's throw the pork chops in. Let's see. We can head right down to the deep slate layer. Might find some more. Might be able to find a way further deeper down. There's actually some redstone ore right in the deep slate right over there. Definitely going to need some of that at some point. Pork chops. Chicken goes in. And last but certainly not least, let's cook up six of this raw iron. The rest in the chest. Keep the cobblestone with me, might be useful. Leave the coal here. Now I don't actually have the means to make a bed right now. Now abandoned mine shafts have a lot of cobwebs. And as you saw earlier, breaking cobwebs gets you string. And if I'm not mistaken, 4 string make a wool. And 3 wool make a bed. So it is actually possible to craft a bed down here without having to have sheared the sheep beforehand. I'm going to see if I can get that done actually. Because if I can craft a bed, keep it in the forward operating base, if we die we won't have to trek all the way back here. We just respawn the FOB and be on our merry way. Mind you, it's 4 string per wool. I've only got 3. I need 3 wool, so that's 12, I think. I'm doing my maths right. So it might not be an immediate thing. A little cave bed. What am I doing putting the sticks in there? It's not how you craft a pickaxe. Okay, now it looks good. So I think we're now ready to start exploring this cave. So, thank you for watching. See you next time.